Sweetie, you're not gonna make your quotas.
You how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I'm literally screeching.
What's up, y'all? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Lane, and today I'm coming at you with a story time. It is going to be about how I became a stripper. Because y'all, I had to get a bag. Like, I was chasing the bag, but baby, the bag was not chasing me. So we gonna get right into the story time, because I hate a long intro. So the first section of the story is how it began. So once upon a time, I was working at a clothing store. I was full-time. I had just got my apartment. Your girl was feeling good, you know what I'm saying? I had turned 20, so you know, I'm like, new decade, who this? And I was doing good in my job for a while. It was a sales job, but it was like at a slow mall, so like it wasn't a lot of people in there. Like, we had like these high-ass sale quotas and shit. So it was getting to a point where I wasn't making my sales goals, and my manager, bless her heart, bless her heart, cause baby, she told me in a respectful manner that, sweetie, you're not gonna make your quotas.
You how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
And instead of just firing me, she gave me the option to put in my 2 weeks notice. Now, I was shitting bricks at this point because I had really banked on this job, you guys. Like, I had got my lease, I got my car, I had to pay my car insurance, I had to put gas in motherfucker, a bitch had to eat, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot was riding on this one job, so I was like kind of freaking out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, comment below if your ass and almost motherfucker got fired. So the day had came where I had to go. I didn't know where I was going to go. Like, I had no clue whatsoever like what I was going to do. So I started going on Indeed. Shout out to Indeed, because y'all already know. I said, baby, if the button ain't orange, I ain't going for it. You feel me? So I was on Indeed for like a week, just applying to a bunch of little jobs. So I eventually something. It was like a new restaurant that was opening up in like the little city, like 20 minutes outside of where I was living. So I was like, okay, you know, let me go ahead and pull up. And I interviewed, and they were like, how much did you want to get paid? And so I was like, honestly, the person beforehand had already set what they wanted to make. So me not knowing shit, I just said the same shit they said. I was like, pay me $8.75, and they were like, okay, cool. So the orientation went through, you know what I'm saying, in about 2 weeks your girl was working, you know what I'm saying, because you can't keep a real one down, you feel me? So I was working, and it was cool. And like in the beginning, like I liked it because the food was good, girl, I love some food. Then it came to a point where, be real with y'all, I wasn't able to afford groceries. Like, real talk, like I hadn't applied for food stamp shit, not because I was too proud, but like I hadn't got to that point of applying food stamps. So I was just like not eating. So your girl was hungry, and you know what happens when you don't eat, bitch, you pass the fuck out, or you be like on the brink of about to pass out, whatever. So you know, honey, it was rough, it was rough, it was rough. So I was coming to work hungry, and I wasn't really doing my best performances, but I was still trying. Like, as I was at, I remember it so vividly, like I was at the register trying to do the orders, take the orders, expedite the food. Like, I was really hustling, but I could feel myself. You know, when you ain't ate, you know what I'm saying, and your sugar getting low, I felt my sugar perpetually, like, always getting low. So I remember there was like a point in time where like I was so desperate for food. I told my manager, like, yo, I don't have food at home. Like, I'm not asking for a free meal, but can I at least have a cookie? And this backstabbing dude, yeah, sure, it's fine. Yeah, go ahead, have a cookie. It's fine. Bitch, it wasn't fine, because like a week later, he gonna pull me to the side, after he done pulled a lot of people tonight and was like, how are things? How have you been feeling? And I'm in the back of my mind, I didn't been fired before, so in the back of my mind, I'm just like, get to the chase. Like, I feel like you're gonna fire me or I'm about to get rolled up. So let's just go ahead and get to the chase. But of course I didn't say that. I played along. I was like, yeah, no, I'll be fine. He was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go over your contract, and then, because you know in the beginning they made us sound like a contract about like how we were gonna have and behave at work. So he was like, well, part of your contract says that you will come to work in a positive manner and come to work with a positive attitude and contribute positively to the energy. And he was like, I just don't feel like I've been getting that from you. So yeah, we're just gonna have to let you go.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get.
He didn't give me time to figure shit out. He did not give your girl nothing but heartache and disappointment. Because when I walked off like a G and everything, but you know, me being me, I asked, I was like, can I at least use my employee discount for like the last time? Because you know, I'm already just, you know, I'm about to be fired anyway, man. We'll get some food, you know what I'm saying? He gonna say so. No, actually you can't. So I tried to clock out and everything. He was in such a rush to get me out of the building, y'all. Like, if you're watching this, old manager, I don't know if this is ever gonna go viral, but like, you was not cool for that. Like, you really rushed me out of the building for some odd reason. So he was like, nah, I can't get no free food, and I was trying to clock out. He was like, actually no, I'll just clock y'all, like, just get out. Like, the whole energy was just so funky. So I'm in my car, I'm in my Jeep, crying my eyes out because like I really didn't know my next move, y'all. Like, you know, I don't comment below if you've ever been like that. Like, you just was in like a space where you really didn't know like your next move. Like, giving me chills just thinking about it, because like I remember just being in that space of just utterly not knowing what to do. Like, all I could do was cry. I called a couple of my friends. I called one that I had seen dance at this party I had gone to earlier that year. So like in February, around like Valentine's Day, she was booked to dance exotically at a party, and that was like the first time I ever seen like an exotic performance, and I felt like it was something that I could do. Like, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoyed the theatrics, you know. Shout out to my theater babes and shit. So I hit her up and I was like, yo, I just lost my job. I am trying to figure out my next move. And so she was like, well, no, you can't dance. So she gave me the whole rundown about how to come up with your personality, a name, a whole backstory. I went home that night and I kind of just pondered the idea. I just kind of entertained it a little bit, but I didn't really think much of it because I was trying to get me like a normal swear job again. I went home, I started thinking about my stripper name. I think my stripper name was something really whack back then. I think it was like a more typical stripper. I had looked up a couple of like dance routines on YouTube on like how to dance for my audition, like strippers and stuff, and like how the audition process went and like everything. Like, I'm the type of person that like, girl, when I want to get into something, I hardly search. Like, that kind of ends that beginning segment of the story of how it began. Be sure to like and share my video. Comment below, you know what I'm saying, if there was some points in here that was speaking to you, and to this video. Because baby, the saga does get interesting. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know when a real one is uploading.